I love you so much. You mama's boy, Andy. Mine's better.
Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
Hi, everybody. It's Sunny the groomed Chihuahua who got groomed today.
Show us that tushy. Ooh.
And Char.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tony.
We always come last because Sonny always is first.
Well, Sunny's the most important one.
And look, he had a nice tushy too.
He did.
Look at that tushy.
Tony called it a full moon.
Mooner.
He's so sweet. He smells so good. But, you know, the groomer comes here, but I have to give him the bath.
Oh, you do? Oh, he doesn't like
And
anybody.
she trims him when he's dry. Oh, by the way, today is November 1st, 2024.
Ooh.
And I have something to show you, but he's just so cute. I don't want to put him down. Okay. I'm going to put you down a little bit, Sonny. So somebody gave me this a long time ago. It's a big photo. I don't know where it is, the original one. But there is, you know what? I took a photo of it. Maybe it'll be better on my phone. Give me a second, guys. Please be patient. I should have been more organized. Here it is. Okay, so this is a mosque, a monastery. And it is said, if you look at it on November 1st, it will bring good fortune. So I'm going to show you the picture. And everybody take a nice look at the monastery.
Go to your left a little bit, right there. What is? Oh, that's pretty.
And so every November 1st, a friend a long time ago gave this to me. I don't know, maybe 25 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever.
Wow.
Oops.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So if you look upon it, it's supposed to bring good fortune.
I'm ready. Keep staring.
You know what? It's not going to hurt to look at it.
Not at all.
So there you go.
Where's it at?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that.
That's my curiosity.
I can't read the writing. It might be Tibet.
Probably. I would say probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be Tibet, but I can't read the writing. So I think it is, if I remember correctly.
Tibet? Have you ever been there?
No. Have you?
No, I'd love to go. I think that'd be great.
No, I haven't. I mean, look at, there's so many places in the world that we can travel to, but
traveling with that youngin' would be the best. Look at him.
But then I'd have to leave Sonny, and because he wouldn't be able to go.
I know. And
That's
he would
not
be
good.
mad at you, and we can't have that.
Yeah, that's not good. Have to he has these little things that I always like when they trim him.
That stick up.
He's very cute. Okay. Okay, so of course everybody's freaking out because of the election coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just all have to think positive and optimistic, and sometimes it's okay to be Pollyanna because why worry about something when there's not that in the moment, there's nothing to worry
Right.
about
I agree. I
in the
agree.
moment. But, everybody knows there's going to be some repercussions.
No matter what. Yes.
Well, first of all, in Oregon and Washington, the ballot boxes were burnt.
Oh,
There
I
were like,
saw that. It was in Oregon. Yeah, I think, or was it Washington? I can't remember. One of those. But yeah, that's
I think
crazy.
in both,
It's
like
like,
three ballot boxes were burned.
it's
So
like, come on, people.
really awful. And then, so no matter, I don't know, we're in for some interesting challenges ahead. I hope you guys signed up for my newsletter. It's in fact, you can see my newsletter on social media. We posted it, and there's actually a typo in it because I'm doing a special for 15 minutes, a 15-minute special for $250. And um, by mistake, we put in it had to be booked by November 1st, which is not the case. It's more like January 1st. So we apologize. We all make mistakes. So
You don't
but
either.
I'm
Don't
also
say
doing
that.
a group reading. Okay, so here we go. I'm doing a group reading on December 3rd for anybody who wants to sign up for that. It's just 6 people. And they're really lovely. The last one I did was they're all lovely. I love my group readings. And then I'm doing a class, an intuition class, you guys, on January 7th and 8th. And it's a 2-part class. And then on January, I think it's 21st, I'm doing a part 2
Oh,
of my
wow.
intuition class, which I've never done a part 2, but it's just a one night only part 2. Because I've had a lot of people wanting to do the next one, and I've been doing them for years, and I've never done a part 2. So if you're listening and you want to do a part 2, go to char.net and sign up. So there you go.
Do it.
Yeah.
If you're
I
looking
mean,
at the screen,
but
right there, go sign up. Right there.
but it's so like amazing to me how intuitive people really are.
Is it?
Like
Do you think it's just somebody giving them permission?
maybe. Now that's a profound statement. Because I call it the 4 C's. You have to have the courage to do it, the confidence, commit yourself to doing it and conquering it. In fact, I am going to be doing on November 10th or 11th, we'll be taping Kelly and Mark in Palm Springs, and I'm going to be doing an exercise with the audience on intuition.
Like step class or something?
What?
I said like a step class or
On intuition?
yeah, intuition step class. I think that would be great.
Well, yeah, it's you got to watch if you want to see it. It'll be on sometime the week of the 11th. It's either the 11th, 12th, 13th, or 14th. We
That'll
don't
be
have the exact date
fun.
yet.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I feel I'm honored that they will let me share my knowledge with their audience
Are they going to
because
actually have an audience there? Are they going to, or are they?
yeah, they're doing it in Rancho Mirage. They're going to have an audience.
Wow.
But also the people watching at home is an audience, and you're going to be able to take my quiz, or what, it's not really a quiz, my exercise. I'm going to take you through an exercise. We'll see how well you do. So if you get a chance, watch it.
What date was that again?
Well,
Oh, I
we're
guess you're
taping
going.
it.
You're going to
We're,
tape it
we're
though.
taping it on the 10th
Yeah.
or 10th or 11th of November.
Right.
And then it airs either the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, if they don't bump me. You never know. You can be bumped on these shows, but
Right.
hopefully I won't be. And they have never bumped me. So if anything, I've had to say I can't do it. It's true. I've turned it down a couple, I mean, over 25
Right,
years.
right.
So I would, like, I couldn't do it for a couple reasons at one time. So
Didn't you just go to Canada?
I did. Oh, thank you for reminding me. The Canadian show will
Yeah, how'd
be
that go?
airing. And all you guys, oh my God, we have so many great Canadian listeners and viewers. That one's airing January 14th. Not January, November 14th. Sorry. The Canadian show and it's a good one. We already taped it, November 14th. And then I'm going back there to tape something in December. I'm busy. It's all good.
That's amazing. Wow. So we might
Yeah,
even have
right.
some. Let me see if
Well,
there's some Canadians calling in tonight. Come on, Canadians, give us a call.
yeah, I mean, Canadians can call as easily as
Yeah.
US, right?
Mm-hmm. Very easy.
Because we've had calls from Amsterdam and Australia
Oh
and
yeah.
all kinds of places. So, yeah, so that's good. Um, it was like 79 or 80 degrees yesterday at Halloween.
Was it
And
really?
yeah, it was
That's
like
warm.
and the weather in New York was 80 degrees. I mean, kids were trick-or-treating without jackets.
Yesterday here, it was 44 in the morning. It got pretty chilly.
What?
Yeah, it was cold. Up in Santa Clarita where I live, but it was cold.
Do you even own a jacket?
I do, which I actually put one up on, which I hate wearing jackets. So, but I was cold. I was like,
Wow.
mm-hmm.
Will's not used to this kind of weather, is he?
Now
I
he
mean,
is. Now he is.
now he is.
Yeah.
But he's not, but from where he's from, it's
Oh,
warm, right?
Manaus. It's close to the equator, so no, it's always warm. Yeah.
Wow.
In the Amazon, which we're going at the end of December.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
How exciting
First time we've been for Christmas and New Year's. So, well, Christmas, not New Year's, but well.
to be with his family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hasn't been with his family in about 10 years for Christmas. So,
Aw.
yeah, so we're having a big old shindig.
And you won't understand anything
No,
anyone's
I just
saying.
smile and nod.
They might be saying, God, he's such a jerk. And you could be smiling and nodding and
Yeah,
saying yes.
I'll be like, sure. Yeah, I am.
It's like when I was in the Netherlands and I had TV shows and then we would have meetings for the show. 'Cause I had primetime TV shows there and I'd go to the meetings and they would do it, they would talk in Dutch.
Oh my gosh,
So
you're like,
I had
hello.
no idea what they were saying. They could be saying she's the biggest bitch I've ever met. I'm smiling and going, yeah. I had no idea.
That is hilarious.
It's true. It's true.
Did you always have a translator though?
Well, my co-host was always a translator.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how I kept doing those shows. I don't speak the language and I get names and I hear phonetically.
Right.
And the
Fan.
names there are different. Very different. And I'm just blessed to do it. Every year I thought, oh, they're not going to want me back. And every year they brought me back for like 8 years or something, or 9 years. So it was great. It was really fun to do. And I still have a warm place in my heart for all the Dutch people.
Oh,
And
I've
we
heard
have,
good things about the Dutch. I've always
oh,
heard.
they're so nice. And we still have followers from them. So
Oh, that's great.
it's great. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
They
call
listen.
in, Dutch boys and girls.
Pardon?
I said, call in, Dutch boys and girls.
Well, the problem is it's
Late.
6 hours later.
Yeah, I was going to say it's late there.
So it's 10, 11, 12,
Midnight,
1,
12,
3 in the
15.
morning.
Oh my God, 3 in the morning. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No.
No, but some people have gotten up and done that.
Because they love
They've stayed
Char.
up. They have stayed up for it. So that's why when you're international, you really it like in Australia right now, it's a decent hour.
Oh,
I
it
think.
is?
Well, yeah, because I think it's 12 or
Oh,
14 hours
yeah. Yeah.
from Eastern time. So it's morning or afternoon.
Okay.
Because if it's 10, it's 9 o'clock where I am, and so it would be nine, it's like 11 or 12 in the morning then. 11 or 12 in the
It
10, 11 in
says,
the morning or 12 noon.
yeah, it says it's in Sydney, it's 12:15 or 12:16
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
So this is a good time for that time zone.
All right, Australia, come on in.
Yeah, but I don't know that I'm not sure people get through from Australia?
They
I'm not sure.
have. They could always call through
That's true. They have.
WhatsApp. If they use
Oh,
WhatsApp, they could always call through that. That's
you
easy to
have
do.
WhatsApp?
I do. Do you?
WhatsApp has to go through WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
You
But you
can't.
can, yeah, you can call anybody's number through WhatsApp as long as you have Wi-Fi or a connection. Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. Will does it all the time with his family. They always call WhatsApp
Oh,
and
I
it
had
right
no
straight to his
idea. I
phone.
thought that both people had to have WhatsApp.
You do have to, yes, you do have to have WhatsApp. But I mean, you can call direct to your phone number. So
But can you call directly to someone else?
no, I don't know. I don't think
That's what I
so.
mean.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think so. I don't think so.
yeah. But your studio doesn't have WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's true. You're so smart.
So we're giving false information
That's
out.
right. It's fake news.
Ixnay that, guys.
I know.
Ixnay that. Okay, let's get some people. Let's get some callers. Do we have any
Oh
callers?
yeah, lines are full, everybody.
Oh, good.
Well,
That
we
makes
can
me happy.
start. In fact, speaking of Washington State, we do have a 253 number.
Oh, good.
All right, 253. You're on the air with Char and Sunny.
Hello. Hi.
Hi,
How are
how
you?
are you? I'm great, thanks.
Oh, good. So, what's your name?
My name's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. So, my question
Hello.
today, hello. So, my question today was, um, do you, what was it, Tony? Do you have faith? Like, how strong is your
I,
faith?
I believe that there is something. I'm just not sure what. What?
Right.
I yeah, I have issues with that with my husband because he thinks, I don't believe the way he does, so I'm not going to go to heaven. And I don't believe that way.
Oh, really?
I was brought up by my mom who said, your life is what you make it, and the way you treat other people, and you pay for your karmic debt, and that's what you learn in this life. And everybody goes to heaven, and you pay for what you've done wrong in your next life.
Right. Or we pay for it in the spirit world. We learn in this, it's all about the lessons. So it's all about the
And that's
lessons
what I was
here
taught. I
and
wasn't brought up in church.
right. But that's okay.
I agree.
I don't think I feel that there's not one rule, but as long as we're kind and loving and live with a conscience, we're in pretty good shape.
I believe that too.
But your husband, is he a born again? Is that what it is?
We haven't been married very long. We've been together 5 years, going on 6, and we're on two different sides of the political party, and it's
Oh
very
my
hard right
God.
now.
Do you sleep in the same
Very
bed?
difficult.
Do you sleep
Pardon
in the
me?
same bed?
The last couple nights have been really tough.
Oh, I'm
Really tough.
sorry.
It's really hard for me because I was brought up a certain way, and he was brought up a certain way. And I just think it comes down to morals and what's right for the people. And I just have a hard time agreeing with him.
Well,
Um,
okay, but do you still love each other?
Oh, I love him dearly, but it makes it very difficult some days.
But maybe,
Especially during election time. I know he's very good to me. He loves me, and he would do anything for me. But
right.
his beliefs is really hard for me. Really hard for me. I think of all the people that need medical care and medical help, and they're not getting it, and I just don't understand the thought process.
Right. Well, can't you guys just agree to disagree?
Yes, we can. I'm going to have to.
And you know what? These things aren't worth it.
I know. It'll all end on Tuesday and everything will be fine. That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't know that our world will be fine, but at least there'll be some. I don't think on Tuesday we're going to have the answer anyway.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
I think it's going to take time, but if you guys love each other and you care about each other, I think
I have to say, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. And if God forbid there's a problem, you're there for him, he's there for you. And you just don't bring up, you don't have to have the same spiritual belief. You don't. In fact,
no, I don't think we do either.
In fact, if you're kind and loving to each other, and if you can accept each other for who and what you are,
mm-hmm.
I don't know any couples that totally agree on everything.
Oh, I don't either.
And
I don't either.
And as long as he's not lying or cheating, and he's not abusive.
Right.
And he's not, right?
No, he's not, except for yesterday. He really made me mad.
Wait. He made you mad, but was he abusive? But he wasn't abusive.
No. I just thought, I'm a grown woman. If I want to say God damn it, I'm going to say God damn it. He was like really offended by it.
And because you were taking the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
Right. And yeah. And so I just let it go. I just said, I'm a grown woman. I'm going to speak whatever way I want. I'm sorry if it offended you. And that's it. But okay, that's not really what I call.
Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay. There must have been a reason you needed to get this off your chest.
I guess so. Rambling
Obviously,
on.
There was a reason we needed to talk about this, Jennifer. So
maybe so.
Okay, so you have a question for me. What is it?
Is there anybody that wants to talk to me that has passed over?
Oh, okay. Let's see who's it. Let's see if there's a lineup of anybody.
I really want my mom.
Okay, so is there an E or A initial person? Or an
Not that I can.
An M or an A?
That's passed over?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Did you know
doesn't
your
ring a bell.
What?
I did not know. I knew my grandma, one of them. I met both of them, but I only knew one really.
Mm-hmm. Well, who you don't know?
Yeah.
And is there a J or G person?
There's a G person.
A G? Is it a male? The G? Or
yes.
female? The male, George, is it a George or G?
It's a G. Starts with a G.
Is it G with an R in it or an N?
It has an N in it.
Like Jean or Glenn?
Glenn.
Is that your grandpa or
That's my father.
Your father? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you really wanted to connect with your mom, right?
Yeah, I think my dad always comes through for me if I talk to somebody, and I'm always happy to talk to him. Don't get me wrong. It's just my mom died before my dad.
I can tell. I think your mom's around. I just don't know her name. But I think your dad.
Would you want me to give it to you?
Pardon?
You want me to give it to you?
No.
Okay.
No, but I think your dad is here because he wants you to know that he watches over you.
That's great to hear.
Well, because he's the patriarch. And then there's an L or a C or
Hmm.
an or an S or C. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't. I
Okay, that's
don't.
all right. Unless it's a last name.
I would love for my husband's wife that passed away to come through.
Was that her? Was that her? Was there an
No, her name starts. Her last name started. Her maiden name started with an S, but
yeah,
her first
that
name.
could
Do you want
be.
me to start?
That could be. It
Okay.
could be. It could be. I don't know. It's like you can't always dial up people exactly and get them.
Right.
The main
Darn
one,
it.
honestly, the main one I've got is Glenn. And
Okay.
and it doesn't mean, and I think your mom's theirs too, which I don't, um, do you still have uh clothing of your mom's? Or
I do have a few things. Yeah.
yeah, she's saying that you still have some of her things in your closet.
A
And
couple things.
yeah, and did you lose something that she had given you, like a bracelet or ring or something? Did you lose something?
No, I'm actually
Are you wearing
wearing
it?
her ring.
You're wearing
I'm
it.
wearing her
Okay.
ring that she left to me, and I finally got it sized this summer,
Okay, so
and I
you're
wear it every
okay.
day.
Okay, okay. I didn't know why she was showing that to me. So you didn't lose it, you're wearing it.
No, I gave it a little kiss tonight, and I said, "Come on through, Mom."
Okay. So that was your way of having validation if I brought up the jewelry.
Huh. Well, good.
Okay. So that makes sense. So that your mom's there too. And then
Well, good.
I feel like she's saying be patient with your husband. He's a good man.
Oh, he is. Yes.
He means
Good.
what? Who's R or B?
B is my mom.
Is it B-E or B-A or
B
B
E.
like Betty or Beverly or
She goes by Beverly, but she always had the grandkids call her Bevy.
yeah, I, it took a little while, but she just came through to me.
Oh my
And
goodness.
yeah, I mean, she came through before, but she just came through with her name just now. So, yeah, she's there and she's talking about Christmas.
Oh,
She's
my mom loved Christmas.
Yeah, she's
Loved it.
talking about Christmas and she's talking about she's gonna hang out with you at Christmas and she's talking about Christmas. That's it. She just
She
wants
wanted to
to,
make sure everybody had the best Christmas ever, no matter what.
yep, she's definitely like, I don't know if you still have some of her um things for the tree
A couple
or
things. My brother took most of it.
yeah, but you have some of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
She's
do.
good. She's good. And she just wants you to know that especially she'll be strong around then. And you will probably get a sign. What's the cardinal? The cardinal. Do you have a cardinal on your
My
tree?
mom gave me, she gave me a red bird. I believe it's a cardinal. It
Red bird.
clips
Yes.
onto my tree.
Yeah. She's
Hmm.
showing the red tree on the red bird on the cardinal, and that's her sign for you. So there you go.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Well, thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. And you have
Of
a wonderful evening and
And you
holiday
too,
season.
and just agree to disagree with your husband and don't
I will.
there's
I will.
you gotta live with gratitude. You gotta be
Okay.
grateful
You're
for the
right.
things
I
you
can be a
got.
better person.
He's not a
Thank
bad
you.
man. He just thinks differently than you do. So what? He's not he's not abusive. And
No,
he probably, has his it's how he was raised. He can't help how he was raised. And
I understand that.
it's his belief system because here one more thing I'm going to tell you. When we cross over and we see our maker or we see our our divine energy that we connect with, Some people see
Hmm.
some people see Allah, some people see Buddha, some people
I
just go
understand.
to the energy of God, and some see the angels. People will resonate with the energy that they've connected to all their lives.
Hmm.
So as long as he's not connecting to Satan, you're okay.
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 Good enough for me.
All right.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's
Well,
funny.
it's true, right, Tony?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just kidding.
I mean, people will resonate with what they believe in when they crossed. That's
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
because that's what they're familiar with.
It is weird though, because growing up where I grew up, you would think I would be a certain way, but from day one, I think it was my mother though. I think it was my mother that
Mhm.
the compassion and the, you know,
Oh, your mom was lovely.
yeah,
You're like your mom.
yeah, oh, totally like my mother. Um, but yeah, it is funny how where you grow up and it's either you go one way or the other. If one parent is one direction and the other is the other direction, it's weird how two.
Well, do you remember the person who called in on the show? Well, we've been doing over 300 shows, so
I'm like, sure, yeah.
but there was one guy that called one person that, and I wrote about it in one of my books, that oh, no, 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 this wasn't it. It wasn't a caller. It was when I was on Dr. Oz, and this man had a near-death experience, and he was an atheist, and he died, and he was pronounced dead, and but he was an atheist, but he saw Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. I think I do
And
remember that.
and Jesus Christ said to him, it's somewhere on tape somewhere because it was on Dr. Oz, and Jesus Christ said to him, "You you need to go back, but you need to go back with a loving heart and a belief in a bigger being or God or whatever."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he came his heart started pumping again. He started living. He came back to life. And from then on, he had a belief system.
Isn't that crazy?
He believed in Christ and God.
Do you remember Daniel Brinkley?
Yes.
He's the same way. He said, he said, if any SOB would have went to hell, he goes, it would have been me. I was a mean SOB. And he goes,
Oh, wow.
but it changed him. It really, now he's a spiritual healer. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, it's
So,
amazing.
well, people can change.
Yep, they can.
But this is what happened to that man. And it was like, I don't know, I thought it was really cool
That is cool.
because there were three people in that show that had a near-death experience and came back and talked about it. So for those of you who still aren't sure if there's life on the other side, you better believe you're going to see your loved ones again. And
Like him
suicide's
or not.
well, suicide's a waste of time because you got to come back and do it all over again.
Yeah, I
And
don't
you
want to
still
do
have
that.
it's not like ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You see your maker again, and you still have to learn your lessons on the other side. So,
If I don't have to come back, I don't want to. So I'm not going to. I'm going to live it out till the end.
but I've watched some people that are mediums, and they say it's a real gift to have a body to we're
I'm
all
sure.
spirits,
Yeah.
but not every spirit can find a body or have a body to work out their karma. So we're blessed to be here
Oh, for
in
sure.
our bodies, and if maybe we don't have to come back again, I don't know. But at least we've been blessed to be able to live this out.
I agree. I agree. We are everything had to be perfect to be
But
here.
I'm sure you and I were together in other
Oh, I'm
times. I
sure.
know it.
I can
I,
feel it.
I know it. I'm positive. Anyway, let's get another caller in.
Okay, if we have to. All right, we have a California number, 909. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Char. Good.
Hi.
My name is Connie Durham. I've
Hi.
talked to you before, actually.
Hi, Connie. I remember your name. I don't
Yeah,
remember
I've
what I've
I've
said
talked.
to you, but I do remember your
Oh,
name. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But when you started asking about if we have faith, right?
Yeah.
Um, when I was a little girl, I went to a summer camp for church, and in this summer camp, we there was a group we had, and there was like the pastor was talking and giving a sermon, and then at the end of the sermon, he asked if anybody wanted to accept Christ. Now, mind you, I was like probably fourth grade
Mm-hmm.
at this point, and my brother went up and accepted Christ, and then I thought, well, I'm going to do the same thing. But I said this prayer in my heart at that time, and I prayed that if there were, I regret this prayer. I prayed that if there were any lessons that I needed to learn in this lifetime so that I could go to heaven, I wanted all the lessons in this lifetime, and I didn't want to have any more lessons afterwards. Like I wanted to
Wow.
be perfectly. That was my prayer as a fourth grader, and my life has been a living hell.
Oh no.
It's, no, I mean, I have a good career, and I retired well, and things are good. My girls they're good hearts, but God, it's just been one thing after another. And I was telling my friend not too long ago. In fact, you've talked to her too. Her name's Chris.
Uh-huh.
I was telling her I must have committed murder or something in a previous life
Wow.
to have.
Be careful what you ask for.
No,
You might get
no,
it,
no,
but you
no.
know what? But look you've weathered the storms. You've
Yes,
weathered
I
the
really
storm.
truly believe that. Yes,
And
yes,
you do have gratitude for your girls and other things that have
I
come
do.
in your path.
I do. I
So
really do. Yes.
you've been disappointed, but that's part of life's lesson to still not lose our faith and still be grateful
Yeah,
for what we have.
there have been times when I have lost my faith, but somehow I just always manage to get it back again, you know.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
Because when push comes to shove, it's like the story I told earlier about the guy that was an atheist and he didn't believe
Uh-huh.
in anything, and then he was dying, and he yelled for God, and then he saw God, or he saw Jesus anyway. So when we're at our wits end, you know people are in a scary situation. I think they either call for their mothers or they call it for God.
Yeah, I've always called for God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a dream one time. I had a dream one time and I met Jesus. I met him. It was a garden, and there were
Amazing.
do- yeah, there were doors though to this, like there was the front entrance and the side entrance and the back entrance.
Hmm.
And I came in through the wrong entrance, right? And he told me, he said, no, 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 you have to, no shortcuts. You have to come in the right
Wow.
way. You have to come in the right entrance. And
Wow.
that was my dream. Yeah.
And that's
It's like he
why,
was saying,
wait, wait. That's that's profound. And that's a guiding light for you, because you're saying so many crazy things have happened to you, so many disappointing things, but you know, he was telling you that you still needed to, you couldn't cut corners. You needed to still live out
Right.
those lessons so you can go through the
Yeah.
right door when the right time comes.
Right. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Well,
I mean,
anyway,
wait, Connie, that's real.
it was real. I
That's,
woke up and I felt like
Connie,
I'd
that's
come face to
real.
face to
That's
Christ.
you were blessed with a real visitation. That's
Yeah, I feel
real.
like it. I felt that it happened probably 25 years ago, maybe even longer.
So I have
But
a question. I have a question for you. Why am I thinking about
okay.
fire? Did you have a fire? Or were there fires near where you live?
There were fires near, yeah, I live in Ukaipa, and we've had a lot of fires around here up in the mountains, but I was actually in a fire.
Why are they
I set
showing
my
that to
mother's,
me? I don't know if I've ever picked up on that with you when I read for you before. I don't remember what I say when I read, but why are they showing me that?
no, but is it the fire? Because I was in a fire when I was 11 years old. I was actually in a fire. I started the fire and wound up in the hospital with first and second degree burns.
Okay,
Is it that
see,
kind of a fire?
yeah, I think that
Okay.
they were giving me an example of one way that you were divinely guided and protected.
Yeah, I had fire all around me, and the way I got out of the fires, I looked up and I saw the top of the doorway, and I ran towards the doorway and got out of the kitchen.
Well, you were
I
you, but Connie, you're divinely protected and guided, even though you've had some crazy experiences, some disappointing
Thank
things.
you.
That, you know, you
Thank
got
you.
that
Sometimes
that's where gratitude comes in, you know?
I I try. Yeah. I try to be grateful for what I do have. So,
Who is Do you have someone in your family that is disabled or
yes, I do.
um
Yes. Do you want
that
me to tell you who?
is it wait, give me a second.
Okay.
Like um like is it one of your daughters
Yes.
that
Yes.
has does she have a disability?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up on that now. She's come in as a teacher. When we have either
Um
disability, someone with a disability or Down syndrome or whatever, they come in as teachers for us.
she wasn't born with a disability. She became disabled as an adult.
Well, that's still a teacher. That's still
Yeah.
that's
Well,
something you have.
she does.
She does what?
Sometimes I say that she does act like my mother.
Oh, how funny. Oh my goodness, how funny.
It's like you're more of
Interesting.
a mother than you are a daughter. Yeah.
How did she become disabled?
Well, it was a freak accident. She was working and she was working in a hospital and she was running for a gurney because somebody was having a seizure where she in the
Right,
x-ray department,
right.
and she snapped her tendon while she was running. But she had like 4 surgeries on her foot and developed RSD. It's like a nerve disorder that
Uh-huh.
causes a lot of pain.
Oh,
And
that's
like sometimes her legs will swell up to where she can't walk, and she's constantly in pain, like nerve pain.
oh, that's horrible. So the lesson is her
So,
lesson.
yeah, right.
It's awful.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's hard for her sometimes.
can she get like any shots that
She
make her,
has a nerve stimulator that's implanted in her back that helps.
well, that's good. What about
So,
like an
yeah.
ozone shots or epidurals or
They can't do epidurals for nerve pain. So,
They can do an ozone
but
shot.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to
It doesn't always
research
work.
that.
It doesn't always work, but I actually am getting one tomorrow morning.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, you need a holistic doctor that does ozone because I sometimes have issues with my back. And so
Uh-huh.
they go, like if it's, you know, L4, L5, whatever, and they gives a shot and it goes down and you can feel it when it goes to the nerve, but then
Oh,
it
wow.
helps it. It helps it.
Huh.
Well, Connie, it is great to talk to you. I'm so sorry that your daughter has to go through all that, but it's all about the lessons.
Yeah.
Not easy, not
Yeah.
easy.
Well, it's great talking to you too. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I love your story. I love your Jesus story. That's amazing. You're,
Yeah,
it
I'll never forget that.
says to me that, you're graduating, you're on the right path. Good girl.
Cool. Cool.
Okay, take good care.
Hey, you too. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. Well, okay, everybody. I'm sorry if you didn't get through tonight. I know we only took 2 calls. We tried to get 3, but I'll be back next Friday and with Tony, right, Tony?
I'll be here.
Okay, and if you guys want to sign up for any of my groups or classes or have a reading, there's a special going on. Just go to char.net, char.net, and I'll look forward to reading for you. Take good care, everybody, and remember that intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.